sensational, may I say?
Thank you. You may, but only with your eyes, not...
Can you tell?
Not your...
That would be kind of alarming for men if our ears went where we were looking at, be like, hello, nice to meet you.
Good thing.
This is a very interesting looking film. Why does this woman have special powers?
Kind of, actually, yes. Well, she's autistic.
Right.
And she describes herself as being a visual thinker. And she was the first person to write about autism as somebody who has it. But also, she's a scientist and an animal rights activist and managed to revolutionize the slaughter industry. She kind of found a way to kill cattle humanely.
How do you do it?
Well, she just...
Sarcasm?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, nice hooves, really, yeah. You look great.
I wish.
No.
But no, she just observed their behavior very closely and kind of figured out what they did naturally and how to exploit that. Yes, yeah. Anyway, she's kind of a hero, actually.
Are you an animal rights activist?
Sure.
Vegetarian? So you don't like animals then? That's what you're saying? Are you a vegetarian?
I'm not, no. I eat meat. She eats meat, though. And she talks about how, you know, that's okay, but as long as they're alive, they need to be treated well.
Right, because once they're not alive, they don't care.
Yeah.
You know, a couple of weeks ago, I was talking on the show, and I was talking about, you know, barbecue places that sometimes have a happy, smiley pig face. You probably don't remember that. It was in January.
Well, ironically, we shot the movie in Texas, in Austin, but there are some amazing barbecue places around there.
I have been to Austin, Texas, and I admire their work with meat.
Yeah.
And sauces, have you? Wow.
No,
did you go to that store with the hundreds of different hot sauces?
Stubbs, is that the one?
I
There's
think
Salt Lick and...
Salt Lick. Salt Lick, that's where I went,
No, I went to all of them.
Really?
As I made a movie about treating animals
humanely
and
deliciously.
And deliciously.
Yeah, that's right. Now, you're not from around that way, though, are you?
No, I'm from New York City.
Oh, right.
So.
Like Manhattan?
I grew up in Soho, actually, yeah.
How very trendy.
Well, la-ti-da.
I used to live not far from Soho.
Where?
I used to live in the East Village in the 1980s.
Yeah. Oh, cool. So did I.
You would have been a little baby.
I was a wee one.
Yeah. I was probably the creepy guy walking by you on the way. Like, you'd be going to school kind of, I love animals, I love things. And I'd be like, going by you. Well, and we've come full circle. I'm still creepy, you're still adorable.
Well, there you go.
Do you still live there now?
I do, actually. I live on, 5 blocks away from where I was
Don't tell me the exact address.
Okay.
This show is very popular with crazy people. I could hear the pens all going...
No, but I grew up on Crosby Street, on Crosby and Prince. My parents actually still own the loft building that they bought for no money in the
Are your
early
parents
70s.
beatniks?
They're artists, yeah.
Right.
So
they're beatniks, but they're rich.
No, they're not. Actually, they live off of the rent money now. That's kind of what they've retired with. But they live in California now, in like the Santa Monica Venice border. But
if there's any place, New Yorkers that grew up get comfortable, it's kind of Venice in Los Angeles because you can walk outside and smell pee.
No, my mom used to actually scold people for peeing on our block and say, people live here! And I would be so embarrassed. Mom,
I'm sorry for doing it. Why did you bring it up?
Yeah,
you knew it was me.
That was you.
It was. I'm sorry.
People live here.
I liked living there in New York. There was fun times in the 1980s. I believe I have patchy memories of it. It's a little bit. It's very different now. They're very friendly.
It's totally transformed.
Do you prefer it?
Well, you know what? In some ways, I do. I mean, it was really barren. It was hard to get groceries then.
Yeah.
But
very easy to get drugs. It was at one point.
I do remember that transition, though. I mean, when there were all the galleries there, and even as a kid, I didn't know if the limo was, holding an artist or a drug dealer. It was murky. Maybe both.
Sometimes there was a crossover.
Yes, I think there was.
And do you enjoy your time in Los Angeles? Do you go surfing and hang gliding and wheatgrass drinking?
Oh, wheatgrass makes me gag.
Does it? I live on it.
Really? Okay, good.
I go to restaurants where they've got a happy pig on the menu.
I like LA. I do. Yeah, I'm not.
Have you toured around the United States, or have you just seen LA and New York?
Yeah, I had a boyfriend who was a musician, and I
Really?
Yeah, you know.
Why?
My wild youth.
What did he play?
The guitar.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he in a rock band?
He was like a one-man band thing.
Singer-songwriter?
Yeah.
Sensitive?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wrote a song about you, maybe?
Yeah.
Really?
I made my way in there. Yeah, we saw each other for a long time. But anyway, I did see...
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, sorry. Did he have any tattoos?
No.
He's not a musician.
No. But no, then he got really into spirituality, and so that maybe makes up for it.
Did he join a cult?
No, but he's...
Have you joined a cult?
Not yet.
You probably want to get into one.
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, I'm in one.
Are you?
Yeah.
Which one?
All of them.
Okay.
Yeah. It really, making your way around all of them each day with the, ribbons and things and machines.
Yes.
But it's helping me from within.
Yeah, good. Well, that's... Okay. Well, as long as there's no wheatgrass involved, I'm
plenty of
there.
That. Yeah, no, we bathe in that.
Okay.
Did you like Texas?
Very good. I did. I loved Austin. I fell in love with the city, actually.
Austin's kind of like the Manhattan of Texas, though, isn't it? It's kind of like it's quite different from the rest of what's around it.
Yeah, it is. My dad was born in Austin.
Really?
Yeah.
Your dad's a Texan and now he lives
actually.
Oh, he lives in LA now, in Venice.
And my husband's father is a moral philosopher, but actually lives in Austin for some of the time.
A moral philosopher?
Yeah.
You kept that quiet.
I know.
Really? Pre or post Enlightenment?
He sort of created a form of philosophy called particularism, and that's all I know.
That's not very particular. That's too vague. I'm excited by this moral philosopher.
He's really smart.
You're damn right he is. He's a moral philosopher. Claire, that's very brainy.
Yeah.
Does he...
I picked up a book of his once. It's indecipherable. It's like another
I
language.
love that. Kierkegaard said only the noble of heart are called to difficulty. That's why, and he was a moral philosopher.
Very good.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
do you like a bit of Kierkegaard? Nothing better than Kierkegaard and a menu with a happy pig on it.
Yeah. Well, I've eaten a lot of pig with my father-in-law, so...
He's a moral... Does he wear a cardigan?
Cardies, sure, yeah.
Moral philosophers, that's what they wear. They love them.
Yeah, I bought him a Barber jacket for Christmas that he likes a lot.
Is he English?
He's English, yeah.
Yes, so he probably talks a little like this.
He does, very much like that.
Does he have a pipe?
Yes, actually, he's giving Hugh...
I love this guy!
Yeah, he's a good guy.
This guy! What's his name?
Jonathan Dancy.
Jonathan Dancy, come here. Kids love moral philosophy. This will help us with the 18 to 34-year-old demographic. They'll love it. This is going to be... Do you think he'd come on the show?
I bet he would, actually.
Yeah. That'd be nice. You should come on with him.
That would be great. That would be great.
No, maybe he'd feel that you were stealing his thunder a little bit.
He's pretty wonderful.
Yeah. Does he wear tweed?
Do you know what? He is a bit. He wears a beret all the time. It's a sort of signature thing.
Does he present Mythbusters?
No, but he bought a pair of leather pants when he was visiting us in New York about a year ago, and
that must have posed a moral dilemma for him.
Did suit him, but we kind of shamed him that, so much that he won't wear them outside of the house. But
he walks around the house wearing leather trousers, reading Kierkegaard, smoking a pipe, and wearing a cardigan.
And
I'm gay for this guy.
Yeah, he's a great man.
I love this.
I love him too.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we cleared that up.
Yeah.
So, we're out of time.
Sorry, Jonathan, sorry.
No, I'm not at all. Jonathan, if you're watching, here's a dilemma for you. should you seek the vulgar attention of comedians? Or should you stay at home wearing leather trousers? Only the noble of heart are called to difficulty, Jonathan. This will be interesting.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we'll book him if he'll come on the show.
Yeah.
So, we're done. Anything else you need to clear up?
No.
No, but this thing tomorrow on HBO, this will be good.
Yeah, it's a great movie. She's an extraordinary person, and I'm glad that people will discover her, how extraordinary she is. Yeah.
Great. Well done. Claire Danes, everybody. We'll be right back.